Hi, and welcome back to another Saturday car conversation. Today's topic, because we're going to jump right on in. It's a little warm sitting in this car. So I have my water right here. I don't know if I showed you guys this, but it says Planner Friends Make the Best Friends. If I didn't show it to you before, here it is. Let's take a quick sip. And today's topic is face your fears starting today. Now, I didn't say tomorrow. I didn't say next week, next month, and I certainly did not say next year. I need you all to face your fears starting today. And if you sit there and say, well, Michelle, I'm not afraid of nothing, you're telling a tale, because everybody has something that they are afraid of, okay? So, and let's just break down the word fear. I'm sure you all have heard this before. Fear stands for false evidence appearing real. That's the acronym for fear. False evidence appearing real. So number one, accept your fear. See, the thing is that you have to accept the fact that you have this fear about whatever it may be. Accept that. In your mind, you have to say, in my case, okay, Michelle, you have a fear of heights, and I do. And I can accept that. I make no excuses for it. I accept the fact that I do have a fear of heights. Am I trying to overcome it? No, I am not. However, and because if I needed to address it, then I would do that. But I do have a fear of heights, and I can accept that. Number two, I said get some perspective about your fear. You know me, I love when we talk about getting perspective, but get some perspective about your fear. Are you in harm's way? What can or will happen to you because of that fear? So you've got to get perspective about that situation, whatever your fear is. Get some perspective. Number three, get a coach or an accountability partner. It's nice. So if you say, hey, you know what? I want to get started doing videos on YouTube and I'm afraid. And so let's say maybe you do a video today and then you get afraid and you don't do another one for a couple of months or next year or whatever the case may be. Having an accountability partner and or a coach, they will keep you accountable and say, okay, what's the plan for this week? How many videos are you going to do? Okay, that's great. What are your topics? Or what is your topic? When you have somebody that you are now accountable to, I promise you're going to stay on top of whatever it is that you need to do. It's just like I remember my days of being what was I? I would say power lifter. I'm still doing that. But back in the day, I was a fitness coach. And so I had people that would come to the gym on the days that they were scheduled to work with me, a personal trainer. Lord, I don't know why they didn't come to me. But on the days they were scheduled to work with me, they were there. And they gave 110% every time they showed up. But when I asked, are you doing anything other than the days that we work out? Girl, no. No. But that's because they had no one to hold them accountable. So get you an accountability partner and or coach to help you through the process. Because I'm going to let you in a little secret. When you first get started, even if you've been doing this whole YouTube thing for a while, sometimes it can get a little difficult when you have to come up with topics. I'm just so blessed and thankful that my mind is always working. And I have in the YouTube section of my vision book, I have like where this ribbon is right here, and these three dividers here at the top. I have it sectioned off for my Monday and Friday, my Saturday and my Wednesday topics. So I have topics, to be honest with you guys, that will take me, actually I have them already written out for the month for this month, September, as well as October. What? I'm not playing around. And I have a list that I just keep track of all the topics that come to me, and as I use them, I write down the date that I talked about it, and I highlight it to know that I've already used that topic. But they're always coming to me, so I'm so thankful. And I tell people all the time when they say, well, Shelby, where do you get these ideas from? It comes from various places. Sometimes it's something somebody said. Sometimes it's something that I saw. It could be a video that I watched and something that that person said, or it could be a question in the comment section that somebody asked. It just depends. And you can always take what's already been done and put your own spin on it. See what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying plagiarize. Don't do that. Do not do that. But if somebody talks about a subject that's very near and dear to your heart, then go ahead and do that. I told you all about a video that I did, and I just, y'all, it's so powerful. And I try to listen to it at least once or twice a week. And I love it when Bishop T.D. Jakes, he starts out by saying, we are running out of time. What are you going to do with the time that you have left? And I did a video talking about his video. Now, I didn't copy what he said other than to quote him as saying that. But I put my own spin on the fact that we are running out of time. Every day that God allows us to wake up, it gets us closer to another year. And so we don't go backwards in age, we go forward. So we're all getting a little older every day. And every year when you have another birthday, of course, you become a year older. And so we are running out of time. And again, like I said, the question is, what are you going to do with the time that you have left? That was powerful. I enjoy talking about that. And I may do that again later on down the road, but I digress. Number 4, know who holds your hand. That can be family members, it can be a close friend, but mostly God. So when you think about your fear, I don't know about you, I am thankful for the friends and the family members that I have in my inner circle, but I'm so thankful to have a relationship with God. So when my fears come at me sometimes, and you all know that I found out early part of this year, back in February, that I have a mild case of, I forget the exact term for it, but I've had seizures in the past. Let me just say that. And so I'm on medication. God is good, because I've not had a seizure since then. And I'm going to continue to take my medicine like I'm supposed to. But sometimes in the very beginning, that fear of, oh my God, what if I go out and I have a seizure? What if I'm driving? Because that actually happened last year. But what if I'm out and like I said, having a seizure at church made me uncomfortable for a while, because I kept thinking, what if I have another one? You know what I mean? And having the seizure was not the problem, but I know that God holds my hand so that when that fear comes up, I can feel him just lightly squeeze my hand and say, you know what? It's all right. I got you. You don't need to be worried about that. I have you. Ah! What are you doing? Jesus Christ. Y'all, I'm in the middle of filming. My sister scared me half to death. Good God. Bye, Trish. Woo, y'all. And I just talked about fear and knowing who holds your hand, right? My sister's getting the crack out of me because I'm so engrossed in what I'm talking about. I didn't see her walk up to my door. All right, let's get back together. And then number 5, last but not least, process your fear and carry on with your life. Don't let your fear keep you from achieving your goals. You all have got to stop letting fear keep you from achieving your goals. If you have a goal of writing a book, don't let the fear of what if nobody buys it, the fear of if it's a flop, keep you from writing your book. Write that book anyway. Because guess what? Now you can say that you are a published author. I can say that I am a published author 3 times over, because I've written 3 books. But if you go to my website, I have a number of articles and publications that I've written for my business. So I am a published author. It doesn't matter if nobody purchased my work from now till Jesus comes back. I am still a published author. So stop allowing your fears to keep you from doing the things that you truly want to do. Let me do a quick recap, and I promise I'll let you be. And y'all, please forgive me for the hollering, but my sister did scare me half to death. Wait till I go in the house. So today we talked about face your fear starting today. And I talked about how fear is the acronym of false evidence appearing real. And so number one, I said accept your fear. That's the first thing. You've got to accept the fact that you do have this fear. I didn't say you have to like it. I didn't say that you have to, just be okay with it. I said accept the fact that yes, I have this fear. And now process how you're going to move past it. Number two, I said get some perspective about the fear. Are you in harm's way? Because if you are, then there's certain things that you need to do. If you're not in harm's way, there's other things that you may need to do. And then I said, what can or will happen to you as a result of your fear? Number three, I said get a coach or an accountability partner. If you are not moving ahead and taking care of the things that you truly want to do because of your fear, get somebody that can help you stay accountable to what you said you were going to do. Okay. And this is especially good for those. Now, I don't do Facebook Lives. I don't do Instagram Live videos. And that's just because I don't want to have to talk and worry about what people are typing in the comment section. That's just too much for me. I don't feel like doing all of that. I want to say what I need to say. If you want to comment in the comment section, that's great. But I don't want to have to, every time somebody comes on, say, hey, Michelle, hey, how you doing? So how you doing? No, that gets on my nerves. So if you're not comfortable with doing lives, you might want to get an accountability partner. Say, all right, come on now. It's time for you to get that live video going. Doesn't have to be long. I'm just saying. Or it's all right to get a coach to help you through that process. And then number four, I said know who holds your hand. Family member, close friend, but most of all, God. God holds your hand every step of the way. That's just like right now, even as I'm doing this video, my hand may look empty, but I feel God's presence whenever I open my mouth. Because see, what you all don't know is that whenever I do a video, I pray about it first. And I always say, Lord, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable unto you. Give me the right words to say. Give me the words that somebody needs to hear so that I can help make their life or their day just a little bit better. Be with me, oh God. Even though I feel comfortable doing my videos, I invite God's presence into wherever it is that I'm doing my videos. So I know that God holds my hand. But I know I have a family that supports me. My sister who crept up on me scared me half to death. But like I said, I will take care of that. And then number five, I said process your fear and carry on with your life. Don't let your fear keep you from achieving your goals. Please don't do that. Please, please, please do not allow your fears to keep you from achieving your goals. And you guys have no idea how many times I talk to people and they say, well, you know what, Michelle, I wish I could be like you. Really? Be like me for what reason? Because you're out here doing the daggone thing. You're doing your videos. I see your videos and I think it's awesome. I want to do it, but I'm just afraid. Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Either people are going to like it or they're not. And the people that don't like it, it just means that the video just wasn't for them. And it's all right. But I promise you, you have an audience out there. There's somebody that needs to hear what you have to say. So don't let fear keep you from being a blessing to other people. Y'all, that's it. That's all I have. Thank you so much to my newest subscribers. Thank you so much to those of you that continue to support me in all that I do. I love you all to the moon and back, and y'all know the drill. There's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing. No matter what you say or do, I'm going to love you anyhow. You can get past your fear. But number one, you've got to accept it, and then you've got to come up with a plan to move past it. Till next time, take care.